All right, let's talk about website project management. If you're watching this, most likely you are not a website project manager. There are very few people that actually are, but I'm going to give you the basics of what is going to, like, even if you're not a project manager, even if you're not a tech person, different tips to help this keep moving smoothly. So the first thing that we'd already talked about is using a tool for managing edits. This is a game changer. Do not try to do edit communication using email. Use a tool like I showed you called Use Pastel or some equivalent. Do not do emailing screenshots. Do not unless absolutely necessary. Like you don't even get on the phone unless you have to, because even on the phone there's confusion, about which part, which thing. So using a tool to communicate edits and then talking to each other, so the designer and the developer talking to each other in that tool, in the comment functionality, so nothing gets lost. It's super aggravating to you and to us, the web people, if you're emailing information all over the place and stuff gets lost. So that's number one, is making sure that you have a really simplistic, centralized way to organize edit requests, communication, things like that. Number two, having a schedule of deliverables that you both agree to. So let's just say that, you say, hey, they let you know, okay, we'll have the mock-up done by Wednesday. So understanding, just having you're both on the same page with when things are going to be done, because it's very easy to say, oh yeah, well, we're going to get started. And then you're kind of like, why haven't I heard anything? What's going on? What's going on? And you're starting to get a little bit antsy, but making sure that you kind of dial in with your web people. Okay, so the first step is this. When approximately do you think that'll be done? Okay, we can have that done by Wednesday or Thursday. Always give some margin because stuff can go wrong. So I'll have that by Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, great. And then what's the next step after that? And don't be afraid to ask what's the next step or what can I expect? Because we know you're not a tech person. And then, so just making sure that you kind of know what the next step is, when the next deliverable is. Again, doing your part to kind of let them work without interfering and throwing in a bunch of changes. Because like I said in the previous video, the more you interfere with the work plan, it's just going to drag it all out, and it's going to create stress and confusion for everyone involved. The third thing I would say with project management is to just, again, like I said in the previous video, just stay calm, stay organized, stay on top of it, understand what's happening. If you do run into problems, make sure you talk, okay, hey, how can we fix this? What's our next step? And then ultimately knowing when to disengage, right? If you have the wrong person or you have the wrong team, that's okay. It's just not the right fit, and that's absolutely okay. So, if something is not going well for a long time, it's okay to fire them. It's okay to move on and find someone who is going to be the right fit, because the longer you're trying to fix a situation that's not working, it's just going to become a money pit. So just know when to abort the situation and move forward. And again, obviously, as we're going through this course, if you do have any questions, by all means, leave me a message. I'd be happy to kind of give you any tips on that. And I will talk to you a little bit later.